In the frozen heart of the Ice Age, where each breath turned to mist and every shadow whispered danger, humanity was not the apex predator. Long before we ruled the earth, another hunter reigned, silent, patient, and forged by a world of death and cold. Its fangs were daggers of bone, each longer than a man's hand. Its ambush could end a life before a scream could rise. This was the saber-toothed cat, the beast that hunted humans. 40,000 years ago, the planet was gripped by ice. Forests thinned, herds moved restlessly across the tundra, and early humans, Homo sapiens and their Neanderthal cousins, struggled to survive in a land ruled by giants. But towering mammoths and shaggy rhinos were not the greatest threat. It was the unseen stalker in the dusk, Smilodon, the saber-toothed cat. It watched from the ridge, muscles coiled like steel cables. To it, humans were not hunters, but prey. Smilodon was unlike any big cat alive today. Its jaws opened wider than a lion's, nearly 120 degrees, to drive those curved blades deep into flesh. A single strike could sever arteries and silence a mammoth calf in seconds. But its power came at a cost. Those teeth were fragile, designed not for chewing, but for the perfect kill. Every hunt was a gamble between life and extinction. Its ambush was poetry in motion, silent steps through tall grass, a heartbeat of stillness, then explosive violence. And for early humans armed only with fire and stone, one mistake meant death. Imagine a small group of humans returning from a hunt, firelight flickering across their faces, the smell of roasted meat thick in the air. They never saw the shadow move. The cat struck from behind the rocks, knocking one to the ground. A scream cut short. Chaos erupted. Spears flew, fire crackled, but the beast vanished into darkness, dragging its prey. That night became a legend, retold around every fire, and in the minds of those who survived, fear gained a new name. But humanity's greatest weapon was never claws or strength, it was memory. Each encounter with Smilodon taught us something new, about danger, teamwork, and survival. We learned to track, to guard the night, to fight as one. The cat's perfection forced us to evolve. We studied its methods, the patience, the ambush, the silence, and made them our own. The hunter had turned us into hunters. In a way, the saber-tooth shaped who we are. Then, as suddenly as it had ruled, the saber-toothed cat vanished. The ice melted, the forest spread. Its prey disappeared, and with it the great predator. Some say it was the changing climate. Others whisper it was us, the clever apes who learned to strike back. But the truth is written in our bones, in every story of monsters in the dark. The memory of Smilodon never died. It lives in our fears, our myths, our awe of predators that stalk unseen. We often imagine ourselves as the masters of the ancient world, but for a time, not so long ago, we were simply another species trying to survive. And somewhere in the cold winds of prehistory echoes the low growl of the beast that once hunted us. The saber-toothed cat, nature's reminder that every king was once prey. This was Primeval Life, where the past still breathes and every shadow hides a story.